Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to... Has anyone seen the bride and groom?
Sorry, we're here. We were getting lucky in the limo and we lost track of time.
No, Lucky Land Casino, with cash prizes that add up quicker than a guest registry.
In that case, I pronounce you lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Daily bonuses are waiting. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Hey everyone, my name is Cassie, and on Once Upon a Time in Springfield today, my dad and I will be talking about Season 2, Episode 12, The Way We Was. Okay, Dad, start the intro.
She's Cassie.
My dad's like Homer, because he always goes out and buys us donuts.
He's Chris.
Cassie used to be a lot like Maggie when she was a baby. She never gave up her pacifier.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a wonderful evening of theater and picking up after yourselves.
This is Once Upon a Time in Springfield, a Simpsons review show from the point of view of a dad and his daughter.
From now on, I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the ride.
Here they are, Cassie and Chris.
This week we're going to be watching Season 2, Episode 12, The Way We Was. In this episode, Marge and Homer reveal how they met and the prom they attended.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what it says, but we'll get to that.
What the hell is that?
All right, Cassie, what's the chalkboard gag?
The chalkboard gag was, I will not get very far with this attitude. So after that, they cut out the part where he uses the
skateboard. Yeah, actually, there was no part of skateboard through the town or anything this time. Yeah, it was really weird, huh?
I think they did that because he wouldn't get far with this attitude.
Well, maybe that's true. Maybe that's a good way to look at it. All right, Cassie, what was the couch gag?
The couch gag was, everybody came in and sat down, but the picture behind them was crooked, and then they all fell down.
Yeah, the whole couch fell through the floor and they all disappeared. Bye-bye.
You're all nuts.
Okay, so it opens up to them watching TV, and this is where they introduce a new character. They introduce Rainier Wolfcastle. He's the Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone action movie star in this in the show.
Oh,
McBain.
Bane. And then the TV turned off.
That's right. Well, how did Homer try to fix it?
He hit the top.
Uh-huh.
He moved the...
Oh, no. You could just stop there because that's how everybody tried to fix their TV back in the day was just they'd hit it. You do that now. Oh, my God, it'll break. It's so it's light and stuff. So the TV breaks, and that leads over to them telling the story.
Yes, actually, Lisa asked the first question. The first question was, when did Homer propose?
Oh, that's right. And then they said, nah, I'd rather do the other one because he proposed when they found out that they were pregnant with Bart.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's pretty funny. So it flashed back to 1974 when they're in high school. And then this is the same school they both go to. They're both seniors, right?
Yep. So Homer is driving there.
What's Marge doing at school?
Marge is talking to her friend.
Yeah, she's trying to do this big rally, right? Like women's rights?
Yes. Mm-hmm. And then she burns her bra.
And that didn't take long. It looked like a match just went off and the whole bra went, whoa.
I think what they said was they thought there was tissue in it.
The tissue paper? Yeah. So that puts them in detention where she meets Homer.
Yep, and Homer meets her.
Yep.
I stand corrected.
Let's jump to the middle where they're still in detention and Homer asks Marge out.
And she says no.
Yep, pretty much. She's busy. And then it goes over to him asking her out a whole bunch more times. Counselor putting him in detention for another week.
So, what are you in for?
I'm a political prisoner. Last time I ever take a stand.
Well, I'm here for being me. Every day I show up, act like me, and they slap me in here.
Simpson, be quiet.
I haven't seen you in school before.
Okay, Simpson.
What?
You just bought yourself another day of detention.
Maybe we should get together sometime.
2 days.
I'm sorry, I don't even know your name.
I'm Homer.
3 days.
Jay.
4 days.
Simpson.
5 days.
It was worth it.
6 days.
And basically Homer kind of stalking her for a little while.
And it's kind of creepy.
It is. He asks her out a few times, but then he convinces her to tutor him.
Because he likes her.
Yep. So what do they decide to work on when they're tutoring?
He decides to ask her to do French.
Yep. And then what?
And then he knows the first lyric of a French song.
Yep. Then he asks her to what?
Prom.
Then she leaves happy or mad?
mad.
Yeah, she leaves mad. Like super mad.
It's because it was like 1:30 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy because she had a big challenge the next day.
Yeah, it was like a competition like for forensics, I think. So
What's
she was
forensics?
mad. It's like forensics would be crime scene investigating kind of.
Huh?
So anyway, she doesn't do so well. She loses to Artie Ziff, who's also introduced in this episode. So what does Artie do after he wins?
After he wins, he's like, Marge, can you go to the prom with me?
And what's Marge say?
Yes.
Good impression. I love it.
It's more like her mom right now.
I like stories.
All right, so then Homer shows up to pick up Marge for prom.
And that's the wrong prom date.
Yeah, he still thinks he's going to prom, and he tells Marge that he was like, what's it called? Social distancing from her for the last...
Let's just say quarantine from her.
Quarantine from her, yeah. But he shows up, and then she comes down the stairs, and she thinks, oh my God, you're not the right person. And then Artie comes to the front door, ready to go, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then she leaves with Artie. They go to the prom. Where does Homer go?
Homer goes into the limo.
Which then he goes to?
The prom.
Which then he does what?
Cries.
A lot.
Like, a lot.
Yep. Then he's like, well, if everybody after prom goes up to the point or whatever, the lookout, then I'm going to go up there too with my limo. And then the limo driver's like, yeah, but you only pay me to drive. So then Homer's walking home. And Marge passes him with Artie as they're driving home, right?
Mm-hmm. Marge isn't happy with Artie.
No, not at all. He was, what did he say? His busy hands?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, knock it off. It's a cartoon. It is The Simpsons, though. So then Marge goes home, gets her car, goes back and picks up Homer and says what?
And says, I should have went to prom with you.
Basically, right?
Well, she said, I went to prom with the wrong person, which is basically telling him
that she should have gone with him. All right, Cassie, what's your favorite part of the show? And I know we skipped over what happened when they go back to the couch smooching because it's your favorite part.
My favorite part is when Bart is like, ugh, ew, disgusting.
He's choking himself. It's so funny. It's like, oh, I'll just do it for you, Homer. My favorite part was when the principal called Barney and Homer Springfield's answer to Cheech and Chong. And now that goes right over your head, but all the parents that are listening, if there are any, you got it.
Deep trouble.
Characters introduced in this episode were Rainier Wolfcastle, which is the actor's name for McBain, which he's in the tapped out game and everything. So he shows up a lot later. Also, the movie reviewers.
Oh, the movie reviewers. They like to fight.
Who's your favorite character, Cassie?
My favorite character was, everybody knows this, Bart.
Bart, yeah. Mine was Barney because he streaked through prom. You know what that means?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Me fail English? That's impossible.
All right, Cassie, what's the takeaway?
The takeaway is never stop trying, but don't be a stalker.
I've got something I'd like to say.
What are we going to rate this one, Cassie?
We're going to rate this one 7.5 prom.
Proms, yeah. 7.5. Nice. All right, say goodbye.
Bye.
I feel that way too.
That's the end of the show, everyone. I hope you like the show as much as Maggie likes her pacifier, or Homer likes his beer. Make sure you rate, review, and subscribe. Go to thisisfunner.com to check out some really cool shows. And please, share it with a friend.
Everything really wrapped up nicely.
Thank you all for listening to Once Upon a Time in Springfield. Please go to thisisfunner.com for more podcasts and online content. And don't forget to rate, review, and share the show with a friend.
Ugly dougly done.
This is funner.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.